All right. Hello, everyone, and welcome to an extremely special Soul's Breathwork. Extremely special because this week was a Wim Hof week. So we'll talk and share about and enjoy Wim Hof for a few moments. For anyone who doesn't know, Wim Hof is a world record holder for cold exposure, hours and hours and hours in the ice. He's also a fantastic, amazing breathwork practitioner and yogi who founded the Wim Hof method, which has three components: cold exposure, breathwork, and mental toughness, mental discipline, discipline in general. So, fun little backstory, little Prasad and Soul's breathwork history. I first heard about breathwork, or went to my first breathwork session in 2015. And right around that time, separately, totally independently, a friend told me about this Wim Hof guy. Said, Prasad, you got to check him out. It's pretty amazing. So I went on YouTube, and there's some really cool documentaries about the Iceman, as he's called. And so I was like, well, yeah, that's interesting. Kind of forgot about it and had that first breathwork experience. Then almost a year goes by, then I have the big breathwork experience where I get into it and get passionate about breathwork. And then I remember Wim Hof. So when I start down the road of pranayama yoga, which I'm certified in, I was also checking out the other breathworks: Wim Hof method, rebirthing, holotropic. You all know me. I go in and I generally go pretty big when I go for it. So in 2017, I did, there's a 10-week course of daily work for the Wim Hof method. I did that, started my cold showers. That's a big piece of it, and cold exposure, getting into all of that awesomeness, and doing his specific breath work, which is fantastic and deeply incorporated into Soul's breath work. Pretty much every Soul's breath work, we have retention, which is a fancy word for holding your breath. Well, all of the other, yeah, all, been to many breathwork practitioners, talked to all of them about retention and holding your breath, and they all kind of glazed over and didn't even know what that was. And so I said, hey, it's really great. DMT can start flowing frequently, and you get into an altered state, and it's really great. And they didn't know about it. It's really Wim Hof's contribution to Soul's breathwork. So big gratitude and thanks to Wim Hof for that and his influence to me. Aside from the discipline and cold exposure, I got to take that little piece from the breath work, incorporate it here, and then on to the meeting this week. Well, actually, there was the video on YouTube channel, so go check that out. That was recorded moments after meeting him, where I just got to go up and say hello. That was really cool. And then yesterday, still here in Mazunte, I was at the restaurant finishing up my lunch, and there's Wim Hof again, and he pays his little bill or whatever. So I waved and he waved, and that was it. And then I go back to the place I'm staying, the Santosia Refuge, and there's Wim Hof again, checking out, touring the place with the family. And I'm like, wow, that's cool. I get to, again, talk to one of my heroes and teachers. And so he was over another, and I wanted to be respectful because he's truly huge and famous. But I was like, hey, he was across the way. He's like, I said, hey, Wim, have you ever done a darkroom retreat? And he said, no. And he came over and started talking to me, and we again and had this nice conversation. Again, that's Hoff story number two. I mean, the price one, and I went to the thing in my like, do I ask for? Do we get together? Back and forth and back and forth. It just felt too cheesy, for a film. I didn't get it. Maybe I'll be running until the time. I don't.
So the one thing about being in the area of Oaxaca that Prasad is in is very inconsistent internet. I think. Are you back?
I'm back. All right. Good times with the internet. So, today is a Wim Hof Souls Breathwork Day. So, I'm very excited about that. The Wim Hof breathwork, for those who haven't done it before, I call it more on the masculine spectrum. So, prepare for some masculine energy today uh, and some enjoyment that way. But before we dive into the Wim Hof method breath work, just wanted to again extend a few moments of gratitude for him, his contribution to breath work and to myself, and a few moments. This is our, I'm not going to say excited invocation. I'm going to say passionate invocation. Little bit of passion around this wonderful teacher, wonderful human being who gives so much. So thanks again, Wim. And everyone, I hope you can feel the excitement, joy, passion that gets instilled in me that way. And I hope that's contagious and sets a nice setting for us to have some delightful soul's breathwork today. So, with that, we will say goodbye to our invocation. That's my Wim Hof stories, how we got here. And we'll see all of our social media friends over on Zoom. Everyone else can take a few breaths and relax and think about your intentions